So do you know what inertia is, and do you know how to actually overcome inertia? I'm covering all that right now. So, inertia, what is it? I'm talking about autism inertia. And in Newton's law of motion, inertia means that an object is constantly in motion and never deviating from that. But in a more deeper sense, inertia basically means that if you're on a task and you're doing a task, you won't be able to deviate from that task. Or if you're not doing a task, you can't deviate from not doing a task, which basically means you can't start a task. Have you ever had those moments where you've got loads of ideas, loads of plans, you're thinking, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to start this project, I'm going to paint the ceiling, and then you just can't start any of them. Well, that's kind of like inertia, and that's what it is. And so for autistic individuals who are highly motivated and highly kind of ambitious with ideas, they've got ideas to do this, ideas to do that, and they want to do all these cool, crazy things, inertia kicks in and says, by the way, you're not going to start any of these things. So I just want to interrupt this video and say, guys, if you are already following me, thank you so much. But if you're not, I actually have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter or X. So you can go and follow me on those. The handle is at TheAspieWorld on all those socials. So go please check me out on there. I do daily videos on there too. And so how do we overcome this? How do we start tasks? How do we put ourselves into a position where we're like, I'm going to nail this, I'm going to do it. I'm going to explain all that right now. I actually got 5 ways. I've written down 5 kind of hacks or tips where you can actually help overcome inertia, so you can actually get on with the tasks that you really want to do and not be afraid of those things. So my name is Dan, and I have autism and ADHD, OCD and dyslexia, and I know what I'm talking about with these things because I've been doing this for over 10 years. So if you want to learn more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So let's get into my 5 inertia hacks. So the first one is to provide structure. Now, providing structure isn't just I planned it in my head, but I need to do this, and this. Planning structure is implementing things on a calendar by saying, every Monday it's going to be laundry day. Every Tuesday is going to be clean the house day. Every kind of Wednesday it's going to be project day, or whatever it is you're doing, right? And this can be inside or outside of work, right? You might have a job that demands you to be there every single day, or you might work for yourself. Maybe you're unemployed. It doesn't matter your level of responsibility or employment. The thing that matters is that you're planning the things that you need to do on a calendar, so you know that this day is going to be the day that I do a certain task. Now, you're going to say, Dan, well, my project 1 consists of 15 million tasks. I can't just put it down to one day. And you're absolutely right. This is why we make a structure, or we create a tentative structure by saying, every Monday is project day, or every Tuesday is family day, and this is how we do it. So providing structure actually provides stability, because structure is stability. And stability means that you have a framework that you can kind of overcome. I had this huge issue. This is right here in front of me right now. I basically had all these things to do, right? I had loads of things to do. My to-do list is it's just ridiculously big. It's honestly, it's huge. And so I was working with a therapist, and I was like, I need some help trying to organize this stuff. She said, okay, cool. Make it into a structure. Make it into a grid. You can see this grid here, right? And each level of this grid is just a different task on a different day. So I've got days of the week, and then times across the top, and then I put everything into 1 hour slots. Hey, it works absolutely fine. I'm doing it right now. Today's Monday, and I am on hour 3 of content production and creation, which is pretty amazing. And I'm actually getting a lot done, and I didn't think I would get a lot done. So that is awesome. Structure is key to moving forward and getting success. Okay, number 2 is my favorite one, and this is to-do list. Now, we all have to-do lists coming out of to-do lists. So you'll have this to-do list, and then you'll have another to-do list, and I have so many to-do lists. I have a book full of just different to-do lists, and that's okay. Actually, this tagline on the front of my notebook says, my brain has too many tabs open, and it's absolutely right, because that's what it feels like. I have too many tabs open with too many to-do lists. But you don't want just a to-do list that you just pile things onto and you never get them done. This is the best way to overcome inertia in form of actually having a to-do list, because most of the part of the problem of inertia is that you can't get started on something because you have no structure or stability, but then you also have no indication of what you're going to do next. What are the integral parts? What's the small piece that you want to action? So this is how we do it. You write a list of all the things that you need to do or you want to do that's going to move you towards a happier existence. It could be, I need to clean my shed, paint the house. I have a free Autism Life Hacks PDF book that you can download right now from autismtips.net. It's completely free. You can go there right now and download it. Earn an extra $1,000 a month or whatever. And then when you look at this list, you say, okay, which one, if I was to pick one of these off the list now and just have it completed instantly, which one of those things would bring me the most satisfaction and success first? And then you get that one, and then you put it on a new list. And then what you do is you put a date of completion. You say, okay, so say it's earning an extra $1,000. I want to be able to earn an extra $1,000 a month by 6 months' time or whatever the date is. And then you list out all of the individual parts that's going to get you there. Like, okay, first I'm going to look at my skill set, make a resume. Then I'm going to find jobs that are looking for that skill set. Then I'm going to absolutely hammer it and find a job that does that. Then when I do a job that does that, I need to do it for this amount of weeks at that amount of pay so I can get that much more money coming in. And that is how you do it. And then you take one of those actionable items and you apply it to do something every single day consecutively, just one a day for however many days it takes you to complete that task. You will find, though, two things. One is that you don't have that many things on your list to do, and when you start implementing a single task, you might actually be able to do more than one a day, but don't go more than one a day to begin with. That is how you ace a list. Okay, so number 3 is organizing your day around your energy levels. Like I already told you about organizing your day into your week into different days for different things, getting your to-do list so you know what you're doing on each day, but also energy levels. Dude, if you wake up on a Monday morning and you're completely just not fired up to do anything, you're just like lethargic and maybe it was a late night and the kids were up or whatever, those things are going to impact your ability to actionably do any of these items, right? So you can't really do those things. So work around the levels. Look at a day where you have a low demands for energy levels and switch the day around, because you're doing this week by week. So you have the ability to do that. And on a day where you wake up and you're fired up to do flip tables or something or ride a rodeo or whatever, then implement the things that are fast task, heavy demand on you on those days, because this is what's going to get you over those things and over the hill, right? It's going to be super dope. Number 4 is to have visual reminders, right? So visual reminders could be sticky notes, or they could be little pieces of motivational information you stick around your house to be like, Dan, remember, you got to clean the car today. Tuesday's car cleaning day. Because what happens for autistic individuals is that the more that they can motivated, the more they can be encouraged to do something, the more visual that thing can be, the easier and better it is for the autistic person. And this goes without saying, because autistic people have a big issue with things that are not visual or lack of visual stimuli, because visual is just everything, right? It's key to the success of an autistic person's ability to overcome something. Being visual, having visual reminders, having visual spatially around you is going to be way good in helping you stay motivated and wanting to do and complete those tasks, because you're having a little reminder. And it's not just a reminder that says, bring, do the laundry. It'll be like a little picture of the laundry, something visual, fun. Okay, number 5 is the most important thing, right? This is to work on tasks in a distraction-free area. Now, I do this via a few things, okay? I put my phone onto, airplane mode, so it's as if I'm in the cinema. I call it cinema mode, so I put it on airplane mode, and I chuck it into a drawer, so it's out of the way and I can't see it when I'm needing to work. I have noise-cancelling headphones that I wear so that it blocks out all noise, so there's no, because one of the big things is, distractions, right? So phone is a distraction. You'll be doom scrolling on Facebook, and then you're never going to get anything done because you're just looking at, Fred next door's got a new cat and all this kind of stuff on Facebook. It doesn't make any sense. So phone away, on airplane mode. Now, the other thing, headphones, and the thing about headphones is noise-cancelling headphones change the game. What it does is it blocks out noise. So there could be other people around you. You can have kids in the house. You can have, I don't know, the neighbors playing outside, right? And they're having a water fight. And you're like, dude, I'm trying to work in here. Fix it. Noise-cancelling headphones. You're trying to solve a problem. You're not trying to, get the world to change. You have to implement these things to overcome them, right? So noise-cancelling headphones, distraction-free desk. So with all of my things, you can see my desk is super clean right now, right? There's nothing on here. It's just my computer, that microphone, speakers. It's plant for decoration, because apparently if you have greenery around you when you're working, it helps stimulate some kind of brain matters. I don't know, there's some study about it, but I'm not a studier of those type of things. I just heard it, I thought it was cool. So yeah, I've got my sunglasses, which are the AI sunglasses from the Ray-Bans ones. So, and that's it. It's all on my desk. And then my headphones, obviously. And then that's it. That's all I've got. I've got a computer, I've got a drink. Let's go, right? That is a distraction-free area, and I've created distraction-free sensory stimuli, because those things are the things that are going to get me through life. Those things are the things that are going to get me to concentrate and focus on these things, especially if you have ADHD and autism together. You're going to be able to focus on these things because you've just done them. Now, those 5 hacks are ways that you can implement and 10x your life on the autism spectrum when dealing with inertia. I just want to interject in this video here to let you know that confidence is one of the main issues that hold autistic individuals back from their full potential. This is why I made a course which is the Chaos to Confidence in 90 Days Blueprint, which means I can take an autistic person from complete chaos to being very confident and acing their life. So if you're an autistic adult and you want access to this program, you can check it out. The link is in the description down below, or you can go to theaspieworld.com/C2C right now, the number 2, and get access to this program.